Fight fans, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Good night of UFC, yo. Woo! This fight was crazy because you see, I bet on this fight at the very last minute. At the very last minute. Like it took a lot. I was like, but in my head, I was just like, you know what? If the champion, if Usman, he's not injured, and I know that, on the floor, it might not be as easy for Usman. That's why he wasn't playing their floor game with him. He stood up. And eventually, what I expected happened. Usman won the fight. The champion won the fight. And he simply won the fight using his jab. Using his jab. Like, homeboy just couldn't stand with him. He just couldn't stand with him. Even though Usman got cut in at the very first round, like the first 30 seconds. He got rocked with like a overhand right. They dropped him actually. Then dropped him on his back, but kind of wobbled him. He hit the canvas, he got back up, and then all of a sudden he settled down in the fight, started using his jab, and then started torching him. The Brazilian guy just couldn't handle the jab. The jab was just too much for him. And that's crazy to see because that jab was literally knocking him down. So it was obvious that Usman standing up was just a better fighter. And that's what I thought from the very beginning. So I'm kind of not surprised. Even though I have to give homeboy props, even though he lost, he showed heart in there, man, because the first 30 seconds, he wasn't playing around. He landed that overhand right, and it could have been all she wrote. I felt like he could have pressed the action a little bit more once he rocked Usman. I think he should have pressed the action because Usman was wobbly. He was just trying to, stay on the ground, kind of maintain his foot, but he was kind of wobbly. But at the end of the day, the right fighter won. The champion pulled it off, and he pulled it off using a jab. Like that jab was constant and continuous. And I'm so glad because he didn't play the game. He knew that I'm not going to play the ground game with this guy. I'm just going to stand up. I mean, there was a point in the fight where he literally told the referee, Herb Dean, get him up. And he stood up. Next thing you know, another jab, another jab, another jab, another jab. That was all she wrote. So good night of UFC fighting. The right man won. Usman is the man. I don't know who's going to beat this guy at welterweight, man. They better line them up, but I don't think anybody beating Usman is welterweight. He's going to have to beat himself. But like I said, peace to your household. Subscribe, like the channel. Hey, I had fun tonight. Good night of fighting. All right, peace.